picked up a paintbrush since the day I left school. I didn't realise how much I wanted to paint, and then when I've come to it now, I'm quite cross with myself for not starting it earlier, you know, and not being more practised, you know. So, but I really enjoy it now. It's my pleasure. Yeah, I really like natural stuff, you know. I'm going to have a go at portraits soon, I think. I have had a go and glossed over them now, but I'm going to have another go. I work mainly with oils, yeah. I occasionally will work with acrylics, but I much prefer oils because you can go back and forwards to it, and it's more buttery, and you can, because I change my mind about things as well. Yes, you can paint over things with acrylic, but with oil, you can really mess about with it a bit more. You can make things a bit more buttery, a bit more deep. Yeah, and I like that texture. I like the one I've done in Cornwall. I've done quite a few in Cornwall, and this painting over here is Godreevy with the tide out, and I liked that big expanse of sky and the beach and the tiny people and the water left behind. Well, the first thing I ever painted was a piece with, it was a beach with waves again, and stones and a breakwater, and there were two children bending over something, a bucket and things like that. They were my children when they were tiny. It was from a picture in my head, and I can tell you everything that's wrong with it now, but I liked it at the time. Yes. I think that went on to inspire me to do other things and get better. I like that one because that, in actual fact, the Bluebell Wood is part of the site of where I used to work at Ramsden Hall School, and it was a big old country house turned into a school, and at the back of the house there were huge gardens, and there was a place called the Spinney, which some boys, they used to go off and let off steam down there sometimes. It was a good place to be. It's quite therapeutic, but it had an area of woodland that sloped down, and at certain times of the year, obviously in about May and June, you got it full of bluebells. Earlier on in the year you got the daffodils, but that, I've painted the bluebell era, so I quite like that, and it reminded me of being there. I spent a happy time there. I enjoyed my job. This is the first time I've been in the art trail, and I was quite amazed to be accepted. You know, I was really quite overwhelmed, in fact. So yeah, I've never applied before. Yes, it's about confidence as well, isn't it? You don't feel really confident when you start out. Yeah, I don't feel that confident now, to be honest. Yes, there you go. It's good to work amongst other artists because it's convivial, it's inspirational. You do get ideas from other people. You can never paint entirely in isolation as your own work. You're influenced by everybody, aren't you? Every exhibition that you go to, you'll take something from it, won't you? You know. So yeah, it's inspirational.